Hi, welcome to Surviving Motherhood. So, if you had the choice between focusing your time, attention, energy, all that, onto things that are eternal, that last forever, that really matter, or focusing those things on temporary items, things that really don't have much of an impact in the grand scheme of things, well, if you had that choice, where would you choose to put your energy, your time, your focus? Did you choose on the things which are eternal? I mean, I chose that too. It seems like a logical choice, but the thing is, I realize that, well, more often than not, that is not what I'm doing. You see, I have teenage boys in my house, and for me, it's pretty easy to focus on the struggles of life with a teenager. I have a job out of the house, and for me, it's pretty easy to focus on the stress that that can cause. Oh, I have a dog. It's pretty easy to look around the floor and focus on all the dog hair that's everywhere. I have other relationships. It's pretty easy to focus on what's not going right there. How about you? Maybe you have teenagers. Maybe you have toddlers. Maybe you have a baby who's not sleeping through the night yet. That's pretty easy to focus on that, isn't it? But I've been thinking in a study that I've been doing recently, I've been thinking about what really matters, about the things that are eternal. Because 2 Corinthians chapter 4, starting in verse 16, has something really good to say to us about that. Paul's writing, he says, "Therefore we do not lose heart. Though outwardly we are wasting away." And how often do you feel like that? Like outwardly you're wasting away? He says, "Yet inwardly we are being renewed day by day. For our light and momentary troubles are achieving for us an eternal glory that far outweighs them all." Did you hear that? Did you hear what he called my issues with my teenage boys? Light and momentary. Tell you what, when I'm in the middle of them, they do not feel light and momentary. I'm gonna venture to guess that your troubles, whatever they are, I'm going to venture to guess they don't feel light and momentary either. But the Word of God tells us they are. And verse 18 of 2 Corinthians chapter 4 gives me this encouragement, this instruction really. He says, "So we fix our eyes not on what is seen, but on what is unseen. For we know that what is seen is temporary, but what is unseen is eternal." Friends, we are living in this world where we can see lots of things. And the things that we see, well, a lot of times they're difficult. But the Word of God tells us these things are going to pass. And there's going to come a day when we will see what is unseen now. Everything we have believed in, our faith in Jesus Christ, will become real. And so that's what we need to focus on. Now, I have to admit that can all sound really like a great idea, but the reality is we're living today. We're seeing things today, and those things are hard. And so as I was studying that passage, I had to ask myself, okay, that all sounds good, but how do we do it really? Well, I have come to understand the only way I'm going to make it through these light and momentary troubles is by fixing my eyes on Jesus and trusting Him to take me through these moments. You know, when we're having a hard time, He knows it. He sees us. He loves us even in the middle of it. So as you and I are facing these light and momentary troubles, let's make a pact. Let's make a pact to fix our eyes on what is unseen, because what is unseen is eternal. Let's let the Eternal One carry us through these light and momentary troubles. Okay? It won't be easy, but God is faithful and He can help us. So now, let's both go. Have a wonderful, Jesus-full day.